Hello friends, welcome back to the channel. My name is Kristen and this is Growing Zone 9B. So it's actually raining. I just got home from work. I ran in, changed my shirt real quick because I had a package up at the door, and this package is giant. This thing is huge. Like, it's taller than me, which I was not anticipating that. So we're gonna open up this package, but I want to talk about it a little bit first. So I actually had a gift card to Target and I'd been hanging on to it since the holidays. And I have been wanting to get a clothes hanger to hang your clothes outside, because we're always talking about prepping and being prepared, and with stuff popping off in the Middle East and who knows what else is happening in other countries that we've been told about. What about stuff we don't know about is what I'm trying to say ultimately. So I just think it's good to be prepared, because if somebody got frustrated with us and wanted to disconnect our electric, I think a lot of us would be cruising for a bruising, because we have lost kind of the old school way. I mean, obviously you can get a rope and you can hang your clothes if you had to after washing them. That's one of the benefits of living on the lake, is while my clothes would not be super clean, at least I have a source of water. And I do actually have a bin that I could wash my clothes in. You could always use a Rubbermaid bin or something, but I just think it's important that we kind of keep these things in mind. And I mean, like I said, I've always actually wanted one. I remember as a kid, my grandmother would hang clothes on the line, and so I just was always it was a different time back then, but I was always like, why is she hanging clothes on the line? She has a dryer, but dryers use a lot of energy, a lot of them. I mean, obviously if you have an efficient dryer, then it doesn't, but nonetheless it uses energy, right? Because that's how it works. And if you're wanting to move towards more of an off-grid type lifestyle, which I am far from that, but I'd like to kind of lean more into that and just try to figure out the old school ways, so to speak. So as I was saying, so I had a gift card at Target, and Target had this clothesline. It looks like an umbrella. I'm gonna set it up with you guys, and they had it half off. And then with my gift card, I basically got this for almost nothing. So it was no skin off my teeth basically, and I am so grateful that we have this. And so let's open it up and see what it's all about. It's raining, the pups came in, but we can still go out there and get this done. Also, something really exciting that we have going on is I came home today and I noticed that we have pomegranates popping up on our plant. So we need to go over there and check out the pomegranates. I'm really excited about them. Now, the last couple of years I've gotten pomegranates, but the problem is that the squirrels get to them before I get to them, or some other animal. And so I've literally never been able to have my own pomegranates. So I'm hoping, when I came home, I counted there were 15 on the plant, and I was getting ready to actually trim that plant back because I thought, man, this just isn't working, let's just trim it back. But now that I've seen that, I think we're in good shape. So here's what it looks like. It basically looks like it's somewhat of an umbrella type setup. So we're gonna go take it over to the table, which I know is kind of trashy, but listen, your girl's kind of trashy sometimes. So I have this table that we can put an umbrella in, and so I just kind of want to see how this works first, and if we need to build something to hold it in or whatever, we'll do that. But I was just thinking, for now, I don't really use the picnic table as much as I'd kind of like to, because it gets so hot here so fast, and with the humidity and stuff, it's just kind of icky sometimes. So I don't really do much with the table, and since it already has an umbrella setting, I'm just gonna go over there and set it up over there. And hopefully this won't be too hard. It looks like it's got the piece that you can just slip in like you would a regular umbrella. So I think this just pops right into it and then pops out, and then we just got our own little laundry setup here. So I'm really excited because while we do have a lot of pollen, I think that it'll be cool to kind of like dry our big blankets and towels, especially like when the kids come over and they're down at the beach at the lake and they get soaking wet and stuff, and then they're like, oh, I need another towel. I'll just be like, hey, just hang your stuff out there right now, let it dry, because sometimes they'll just hang it over the fence or whatnot. So I think this is gonna be good. And like I said, if something happens, then guess what, we're ready and we're prepared, and I like it. So we're gonna give it a try. Let's go check it out. Right, so this thing was like super easy to put up. It took me like 5 seconds, but it's like super deadly. Like, look at this thing. It like cut my fingers. Ugh, it was so tough to like push it up because they use this like it's like plastic. It's like plastic that has like some type of fiber in it. Probably something that'll break here in Florida, you know, it'll melt and get too hot, but it's cool. I mean, here it is. So it's got this like umbrella-ish type look, and you can pop it up and down. So obviously I can take it up, take it off. Now it's really, really, really tall, way taller than I was honestly anticipating. So that's gonna be hard. I'm gonna have to literally like stand on the table to like pin my clothes up. I was thinking that I was gonna be able to like, I don't know, like it would be more my height. And I realized that I'm a little bit probably shorter than some people, so I don't know. I might actually end up taking that one tube off and just leaving the other tube and then kind of like letting it work that way. But hey, you know what, it's fine. It's off grid. I'm excited about it. It looks like we have like one twisted group right here. I don't know if that's on purpose or what, but it like twists over. I don't know if y'all can see it, but see, it like crosses over. So I don't know, but the other side looks perfectly fine. That's what I'm saying. Like, I'm currently standing on the table turning it around. So I mean, nonetheless, I'm excited. It is something I wanted. I think I will end up, if I'm actually gonna use this like legitly, there's no way, because I'll still be like reaching up to like pin stuff, and I just don't think that that's gonna work for somebody short like me. I'm gonna like lose interest in that. I was hoping that it would be a little more like closer to the ground, but it's cool. I wanted it, so I have it, and I basically didn't have to pay anything too much for it. So if you're interested, Target has it online for sale. It's like an umbrella clothes hanger basically. I think it's awesome. So something else really cool that I wanted to show you guys, since our frost came through, you know, I've been trying to like redo stuff around here and get some new plants and get stuff going and cleaning other stuff up. But friends, look, we have a baby pineapple coming in. I'm so excited because this plant literally has taken almost 2 years easily to get going, and finally there you see it. That little beautiful brown in there is our first little pineapple from this plant. I'm really excited. I love fresh pineapple. I have like a whole section of pineapple over in the corner, and you know, that's my favorite. The other thing I wanted to show you guys is this bed is starting to come in. I've got some squash in here and some green beans, and so I'm really excited. That was the pineapple that was actually in the back that I was waiting on. My aunt, she was throwing it away, and I was like, well, maybe I'm gonna give it back to her. But it's trying to reestablish itself, and the inside of it's starting to look good with some fresh growth, so I am excited about that. Look at all of the mint. This is so exciting. It's all the way in the back over there, and it wraps around this Vigo grow bed. So we are definitely in the mint right now. I'm really excited because it just makes such beautiful teas. This time of year is when I start cutting it back, so I can have mint for the holidays, because that's usually when I like to eat it. Oh, just rubbing it, I can smell all the mint coming up. But you can see here's more over here. It just kind of wrapped itself all around. And then of course I have that kale that's popping through, and here's some other kale over here. It's just such a blessing to be able to just continually be getting stuff out of the garden here in Growing Zone 9B, Florida. We are just always excited to be having such deliciousness in the garden. One more thing, your bonus not bonus, I want to take you guys up front and show you something that I saw when I came home. I think I was getting ready to tell you guys this, is that we have some pomegranates coming in, so let's go look at them. All right friends, here we go. So I think I was telling you guys that I have about 15 little pomegranates coming in, and you can see them starting right here. So we're definitely going to be giving this bed some love. It's just growing out of a bucket. Look, here's more here. Here's some. There are others through the plant. Oh yeah, there's some right there. And here's another little one coming in. We were up here, my nephew and I, my fiance got me some buckets. We got a weed eat around here. He's been in the hospital, so you can see this is all like wild right now, and we have not had the chance to weed eat. But my nephew and I and my fiance, when he was feeling good, this is a star fruit. This one is Phuong Tung. Listen, it's right there for you guys if you're interested in it. This is one that I heard was kind of cold hardy, and so we wanted to start to grow it. And as you can see right here, we actually have some buds trying to come in and already fruit. Now this plant is approximately I think 3 years old or 2 years old, and so I'm happy to be seeing some growth come up on here, and I will obviously keep you guys posted, and we will watch how it does. So I am excited about that one. Here's the roses. These are coming in so lovely and nice. My fiance actually picked these up at Costco. He got them for me for Valentine's Day, and you can see that we've got some new growth coming in on them. I think these are pink. I think they're like a Florida type rose, so that's good. There's a pepper that I need to pick. That's a jalapeno. My rosemary. A little bit of parsley right here. But over here is my other star fruit. You can see some new growth happening on it. I think, oh, please tell me he left the tag on it. No, it looks like the tag got taken off or ripped off, but this is the carambola. I will look it back up for you guys and link it, but I think it's the carambola something. But it's another cold hardy star fruit. And it's definitely getting some growth to it. So this one's doing really well as well. So I don't see any buds on it for flowering, but and then obviously back there is like a whole mess. There's a tomato coming out, and all my bees and butterflies love it over here. You can see my bags of compost that and potting mix, and we've been going around and trying to do what we can do. But like I said, my fiance, poor guy, he's been in the hospital, so thankfully my beautiful nephew Jonah has been out here helping me. Oh, and this is my Texas sage coming in. Look at those beautiful purple flowers. This is why I love the Texas sage, just because it makes such a nice little plant right here at the front when we walk into our house, and it's just beautiful. So it's definitely getting some new growth, and we've obviously mulched down here and it does well. This is a self-watering container. It's actually fairly tall, as you guys can see. I just think it's kind of nice, you know, to walk in and see something pretty. And it's drought tolerant, which also I love, because y'all know, like, sometimes I just forget to get up here and water stuff and take care of things, and I'm just very busy, and you know, it's nice to have a drought tolerant plant that you don't have to like fret over too much. But anyway, my big excitement was about the clothes hanger that we got. I'm really excited about it. And so I am hoping that it's going to work out for us. It's so humid because it's going to rain. I don't know if y'all can see that, but you can see that we have some clouds up there. So storm's getting ready to come in. And of course we got lots of work to still continue getting done, but this weekend we are celebrating my birthday. And so yeah, oh look, we've got some little buds in there. So we're gonna be getting some blackberries coming in. Look at that, I'm so excited. And I gotta get in here. Like, this is just an absolute jungled mess since the storm, when it was like freezing. We've got to get out here and get this all cleaned up. It's just way wild, not cute. We've got to get that papaya out. So lots to get done, friends, but of course I will take you guys along on that journey. So until next time, everyone, love one another, be kind, and I cannot wait to see you guys in my next video.